These could be very important. You want to know why? This is Incursions Part 3. Yeah, Part 3. Let's go. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, yeah, I'm doing a third part. This is literally an unplanned video. It's literally boom, because I've just watched a video from the content creator No One Shall, where he voiced a couple of valid points, but he also mentioned about the sheer frustration the community is having in regards to this event. Yes, the Infinite Incursions, which has been teased to us over the last week and is actually coming to us next month. Now, apparently a lot of people are not happy with this because of the shield bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut to Discord. So I'll tell you what, instead of cutting to it, I'm going to post a screenshot. So as you can see, it's mentioned that about shields and how they're not going to work in systems 20 and above. So what I'll do is we'll go through and I'll show you where they are. So as you can see, Rattle, that's going to be included. So basically, Federation space, Romulus space, and Klingon space, and then you're going to have this little nest of systems here. So as you can see, right there. And then if we move across, we're not going to have any there. It's bloody screen. You got some systems here. And then you've got these systems here. Now, most of these are not hub systems. The only system in this area that's a hub system is this one, Opera. It's the only hub system that there actually is, so which means everything starts here. But you're pretty much any hub system within faction space. There's a couple of hub systems here. There's the Z and the Zers. Yeah, they're hub systems. You've got Opium Pulvis over the far side there. So yeah, so you've got a couple of systems where these shields will not work. Now, players are saying why? And there's a potential for a mass exodus of players leaving the game. Please don't. Do not leave. Right, there's a video to check out, Ultimate DJ's video to check out on Infinite Incursions. Now, he has actually stated himself that these are only going to be 24-hour events. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know why the volume button came up there. They're only going to be 24-hour events with 6-hourly special events built in. So basically every 6 hours you're going to have an event. So which means unless you're avid and straight on it, you're going to get, what, 3 of them? Because obviously the other one you're going to be sleeping through. So the event changes will be 1600 UTC. And where can you find that? Well, the time you can find right here. As you can see, UTC, 1st of July, 9:45. It's actually 10:45 here in the UK. So, yeah. So to me, that is actually out in the Atlantic Ocean. That's where that is. But so events will start at 1600 hours UTC. So which means everyone is going to know when these events start. Check your game time for the start time. Obviously when the arc starts, it will be 1500 UTC because they do start an hour early. But a lot of players are complaining about the shields because it states shields will not work in 20 plus, but they will work in 19 below. So to be perfectly honest, there is a way around this. Now, there was also a screenshot in the news of a home and rival. So this is going to make me think that maybe this event is also going to be split into like the way American sports are done on a home and away basis. It's not like in football, or in America it's soccer, where you've got your home match and then you go to the away team and you play for an aggregate score. Total score equals the final result. It's literally result per match. And that is the way I think this is going to work. So DJ did mention there's going to be 2 in a month. So which means that could be home and away. So for instance, as I used last time, I used the example of us, my server, and 142. So the first round could be 134 will be the host server. We are going to host it, which means 142 is going to come over and smash us up. They're going to come and take out our miners, they're going to take out our bases, they're going to take out our ships, whatever they feel like doing. And then there's also the events. And then the winner of that will ultimately get the rewards. But the one thing is, because they're coming over to us, we can also attack them. So we can attack their miners that come over and try and mine in our territory. We can try and raid their bases when they come over. Because if they're sitting in a 20 plus system, we can smack them. But if they sit in the 19 below system and send their ships out to do the work, that could cause a little bit of an issue, because then we've got to go hunting for them in the 19 lower systems. And so there are tactics you can use to avoid being part of this. Me, I'm actually happy for this coming around because it's going to inspire something. I'm not a strong PvP player. I don't go actively out shooting everything I can. But I don't go out raiding bases very often. Me Amalgam, I'm not particularly big on. It's better for the refinery, if I'm perfectly honest. But that's my opinion. As I get it higher, it might become better. But the server, half the bases on my servers, especially the ones unshielded, they don't really have an awful lot in them anyway. So it's like, it's a waste of time. And I'm not lucky enough to find the ones that actually have the materials, so have the resources. So, the tactics to deal with this then. Because your shield is not going to work, as soon as you move into a 20 plus system, and as soon as the event starts, your shields in those 20 plus systems will be suppressed. They will stop. Now, I did say apparently your shields would carry on, and that's the way I read it. Apparently, no. Your shields will suppress as soon as the event starts. Boom. No shields. But the auto bubble doesn't work neither. So someone's going to come and smack your base, and boom, they're going to take you out. They're going to drain you. Now, if you work during the day, which vast majority of players do, if you sleep during the day, because there is a lot of players as well who work nights, put a 24-hour shield up if you do not wish to participate in any PvP. Literally, just before you go to bed, smash up a 1 day, or maybe even just to cover your asses, put a 2-day shield up. So, I mean, we'll go back to the shields. Because you can get them here. It's Alliance credits, literally. If you don't want to participate, okay, 1 and 3 day shields. Your 1 day shield is going to cost you 100 Alliance credits. Cheap as chips. 3 day shield. Okay, a little bit more, just over 3 times the price for 3 times the shield. Okay. That's scopely maths for you, but 350 is still cheap as chips. When the game was originally released, these were twice the price. But this is an ultimate bargain. You can get peace at an all-time low cost. I mean, Quark said it in Deep Space Nine in Marquee Part 2. Nobody has a clear advantage. Whether you're the home team or the evading team, you're coming in, you're going to do it. And then next time round, we're going to come and smack you as well. So nobody's going to have a clear advantage. It's going to make peace expensive in the long run. But peace can be bought now at a cheap price. 350 Alliance credits. 3 day shield. Bang it up just before the event, or before you go to bed, or before you go to work. If you sleep or work when the event change starts. Get the shield up. Protect yourself. Which is actually, I've just realised, that negates what I'm saying. This is useless. Absolutely useless. Because if you're in a 20 plus system, that shield stops. So, I tell you what, an even cheaper method of getting out of playing in the PvP action is your relocation tokens. Go ahead, buy one. Even cheaper, 50 Alliance credits. I mean, come on. This is a bargain. This used to be 100 credits when the game was released. It's now 50. It is cheap as chips. Come on, why are you crying about a PvP event in a PvP game. Scopley made this game to be a war-based event. They wanted you to go out and shoot players. They wanted you to go raid bases. They wanted you to steal, kill. That's the way they wanted it. I mean, even Rev Juice has said in his videos, Scopley don't care about your server row. Hence the reason this event, it shows he's got blatantly no regard for your server row. On miners with empty miners, they're gonna go bang. Zero noders, they're gonna go bang with no warning. Okay, some servers it does happen, that bit, but it's gonna happen. So instead of sat there crying about it, instead of sat there complaining about it, get a relocation token, move to a 19 miners system. There are hundreds of systems, literally hundreds. Let's zoom out. There you go. There's no point zooming in, but that scale shows you clearly. There's loads of systems, level 1 systems to go put yourself in. There's level 10s as well, level 11s to go park yourself in. There's going to be plenty of systems to park in. Yes, the invaders can go park in there as well, plonk a shield up when they're not doing anything, but they could sit there for the entire event and go pop you. They can pop you from a distance and then bang a shield back up. If you sit in one of those systems, yes, if you haven't got a shield, they're going to pop you as well. It's a war game. There is, to be honest, right, and No One Shall did actually make a valid point of this one, and it should be a fair game, really, for the players who do not, on the home server, if that's the way it's going to work, so that 142 are going to come over to us and try and smash us up in the first round, so in that first day, and then the second day we'll go to them. But if it happens that way round, the home server should have the option in those 20 plus systems to put a shield up. Scopley should have thought about that one, but you see, they're not bothered. What they're bothered about? Their returns at the end of the month. How much money? Because they know if some bases are going to get raided, some players are going to go out and buy packs to just get more resources back in. They don't take into account that players who have got tokens built up. I smashed all my tokens into my base just to get me to Ops 41, and I'm having to rebuild them. In between arcs is very hard for me to do, but when the new arc starts, I'm going to build them back up and I'll be Ops 42 by the end of the month. I guarantee it, I'll be Ops 42. But it's there for players. The options are there. Move your base to a lower system, so take advantage of the shields that you have. Your shields will not be affected. Just move your base. Yes, it is a pain in the ass traveling to the systems to mining. I travel from territory to deep space to mine. It's a 10 to 12 minute flight for my ships. So what? I don't want to use Disco Juice because I used a fair whack up, and I'll show you how much I've got left. 5,400, and that's from 40,000, and that's sending my miners out to deep space. That's using my tier 6 enterprise to jump around doing missions in systems it can't reach. But yeah, so there's no need to worry. There's no need to get anxious. The only thing you've got to worry about is your miners. Put an envoy out. Put envoys on your G3 nodes. Your horizons, they're not exactly that expensive to repair. I mean, come on. Really? If it's a faction mine, I can understand it because they do cost a bit more and they take longer to repair. But your horizon is not exactly cheap. It's not exactly expensive to repair, is it? Put an envoy on there. For those in the G4 regions who don't wish to participate in PvP, take a break. I'm sure you've mined enough by now to be able to do your refineries for 24 hours by taking a break. Just take a break from the game for 24 hours in the Ark. If there's events that you want to do, go and do the events. If you're going to struggle to do the events, just keep an eye on your ships. If you're going offline for any reason, recall your ships. There is no reason for people to start getting high rates, and yeah, because the mechanics are there for you to protect yourself. As is commonly known, shield or share. Best way to shield, go down to a 19 and below system, because you can shield. So, also the comments that have been coming in from the last 2 incursion videos, I have enjoyed reading them. Yes, I'm kind of hoping Scopley, this does launch without too much of a hitch, touch wood, but we all know there's going to be bugs. I mean, it is Scopley. The last month or so has been really crap, but the big stuff that's come out recently, Red Juice announced it, Echo has also put it into Discord as well. Cosmic Cleanup weekly is now coming weekly, regardless of whether it's a battle pass or not. So Arc notwithstanding, you will get a Cosmic Cleanup coming every Saturday. I've got a funny feeling the first one's going to turn up tomorrow, because obviously today is Friday, so 2nd of July is most likely going to be the first one. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, hell, slate me down in the comment section down below. Also, if you like this video so far, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Also, the refinery, some improvements coming for the refinery. Rev Juice was happy to, and in fact he was extremely ecstatic about the refinery side of things. Firstly, bonus refinery coming once a month. Yes, get those materials in, get those extra uncommons. Also, the refinery is going to receive an increase, not improvement, increase. What that means from Scoper's point of view, it probably means instead of getting 7 uncommon as your bottom one, you're going to get 8. There's your increase. But that's me being cynical. Hopefully, it will be different. Scoper will actually do a decent increase on it and actually start getting some more uncommon, because we need, if I'm honest, we need a bigger influx of materials into the game, because it's not enough when you've got your research to do, your ships to do, your base to do. You've literally got to pick and choose what you want to do. There's not enough speed ups to do everything. There's not enough platinum to do everything. So we do need more uncommons. So that means we can actually just get things going. But yeah, so there have been massive improvements in the game ahead of incursions. The fact we've received this incursions information ahead of time before the content creators start releasing their hints means, yeah, hopefully it's going to release with relatively easy, but you can't always guarantee that it will. So, oh hello, why is he not on a, I'm sure, don't know why I didn't put him back on the node. But yeah, so there it is. As you can see, I'm actively doing my mining at the minute. Now, I do have a pipe versus pipe video coming out. I tried to record it last night, however, I soon realised about 10 minutes in, I need Swarm Sunday to do this, because I need to show you the number of kills. So yes, it is going to be a pike versus pike. Which one's better? Well, I'm sure most of you can figure that one out already. And it is going to be based around the swarms as well. Jailer will not be included in the video because I do not have Jailer. I have no intentions of going for Jailer because I don't see much need for her. I've got crews that can do the job. And I don't do Swarm Armadas because they're just a waste of time for me. So, that's it. Incursions Part 3. Let's get on with it. If you don't want to participate, move your base. Shield. If you want to participate, move your base. Shield. Send your ships out. Go smack somebody, but you will burst your bubble. There are tactics around everything. This is I've been Admiral Pegasus, and this has been Star Trek Fleet Command Incursions Part 3. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of the downtime between arcs, and I shall see you on the next video, which will be Sunday night, Monday morning, depending on editing. And it's going to be Pike versus Pike. So until then, stay safe and live long and prosper and have a good day.